Greetings folks, my name is DirtyRPG and welcome to my quick and dirty role-playing Patreon intro. I've been playing tabletop role-playing games since 1995 or 1996-ish, starting with Advanced Dungeons & Dragons. As time has gone on, I've been stretching myself to see how far the hobby can go. It started with making house rules for AD&D's armor class system. I didn't like that armor only made you harder to hit, not take less damage. So I made my evasion absorption house rule, where wearing armor lowered your AC, but you took a certain percentage of damage less with said armor. Later on, I came across the Dragon Ball Z RPG by R. Games and thought, a Dragon Ball Z RPG? How did they pull this off? Those characters are as OP as can be. So I bought it to see what the deal was, and my world expanded. This is definitely not the D&D that I played, or any other form of D&D whatsoever. That's when I realized that AD&D was arbitrarily restrictive, which is a bit... sorry. With character classes, levels, exclusive abilities, inconsistent game mechanics, nonsensical game mechanics like save versus rods, staffs, wands, and save versus poison and petrification, the Vancian spell slot system, you name it. It was all hot garbage to me, and I wanted to evolve my tabletop role-playing gaming to the next level. Years and years have come and gone, and I've enriched myself with the knowledge of a plethora of tabletop RPGs. Like Moses, I wanted to bring my people, my friends and other people that I game with, to the promised land. But they liked their D&D gruel being fed straight into their veins. Before I continue, yes, I have an anti-D&D bias. I think it's first and foremost a skirmish game masquerading as a tabletop role-playing game. If you don't believe me, look at what the majority of the rules are about, which incentivizes what the game is mainly about. Any progress made towards role-playing are despite the rules, not because of them. Moving on. So yeah, me as Moses. That didn't really work, or it didn't really stick with the D&D crowd. In my opinion, to max out your chances of playing non-D&D games, either introduce newbies to the RPG hobby via a non-D&D game, or get with a group that plays games other than D&D or Pathfinder. The crux of the issue is that D&D has the widest market presence in the tabletop RPG hobby, akin to Coca-Cola for soft drinks and McDonald's for fast food. It doesn't make it the best or the only tabletop role-playing game in existence, much to the chagrin of Wizards of the Coast and Hasbro. So after all this time, I've made this Patreon to give folks a chance to support me in my tabletop role-playing game endeavors. What are those endeavors, you might ask? Making more tabletop role-playing game / hobby related videos on my quick and dirty role-playing channel. Producing top-notch tabletop role-playing games, systems, and supplemental material, such as the quick and dirty RPG system, currently available on DriveThruRPG.com, and my upcoming D&D and 5e third-party competitor, the D20 system, and bringing them to market with professional presentation. Networking with other people in the hobby who are doing the same kind of social media content and, hopefully, collaborating with them. If you want to reach out and contact me, simply email me at wrongwisegamgee@gmail.com, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. With that being said, take care, folks, and play to find out what happens.